All right, that's enough of that stuff. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to our first stream of the week for Hump Day. Hopefully your week is going well and it's not too bad. It's going pretty well for me here. Nice weather this week, actually. It's been pretty bloody nice. A little hot in the middle of the day, but apart from that, it's okay. It's okay. Welcome, Stacey. Obviously, she's working and lurking at the same time. John, welcome to you. From Oklahoma, welcome. Namora Rubberdam, welcome. Tara's just dropping by to say hello. Thank you very much for that. So we got some music today. We got an interesting video as well. Inside Johnny Cash's cabin. That's going to be interesting. That's coming up fairly soon. Fantastic. But the first song is a tribute. I didn't actually hear that he passed away. I didn't think we had it on our Discord. I've never heard of him. I don't know any of his music, but I think I know this first song. I think I actually know this. Well, at least the chorus. I listened to another YouTube channel who used to sing this when somebody got kind of a bit confused. It's a movie reaction channel. I never knew. I thought they made it up, but I'm pretty sure this is where it comes from. Yeah, that's weird. I think I know the chorus of this song just from that other channel. Josh, how are you? Welcome. The links are always in the description, but there you go. There's the PayPal there. Welcome to you. This is your first time coming here. Excellent. Welcome. Fantastic. Is it Dianote? I'm terrible with names. Let me know if that's even close. I am terrible. Terrible with names in general, with the English language. Tell you what, it is bloody shocking. Deontay? Hey, I was pretty close. Deontay. Okay, nice. I've never heard that name. Okay. That is a nice name, Deontay. Okay. Fantastic. Welcome to you anyway. Welcome to our live stream. So we do a lot of music here. Our videos on YouTube are slightly different. It's a little bit harder to get music on videos to, copyright and everything for on YouTube. And the audience for music reactions, I don't know. I seem to find it shrinking. But anyway, it is what it is. Oh, Dorothy said, yeah, she's I forget how great that show was. You know how sometimes you got a show in your mind, I used to watch it as a kid. You think, oh yeah, it was pretty good. But you go back and watch it as an adult and you go, oh my God, this show was hilarious. Bloody hilarious. And some of the moments you just think, damn, I honestly missed that as a kid. I obviously did not have that understanding of that joke as a child. Yeah, so I'm still going to do the other two ladies from Golden Girls as well. So I can't wait to do them. I'll do the whole four, so might as well. But thank you very much for watching those as well too. So no, I have not yet. Yeah, that's definitely on the list for sure. So looking forward to them. So hopefully that will come out next week or the week after. So, but anyway, let's get into our first reaction here. Let's do our first song. This is going to be Todd Schneider, who actually just passed away. So let's do this. This one is going to be called Beer Run. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I know the chorus of this song from another YouTube channel. Let's have a look at this one. This one is called Beer Run.
Got something they want. We're hoping. Double wide. Beer Run. Let's do Beer Run right away.
Tell the story of Beer Run.
Sometimes people yell at us, tell a story. So I'll make one up during beer.
Let me know if the audio's this one is quite a low volume one anyway.
Beer Run and tell us the after. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, Beer Run.
That is definitely that chorus. Dang. Okay.
B-double-E-double-R-U-N, Beer Run. All you need is a 10 and a 5 or a car and a key and a sober driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, Beer Run. A couple of frat boys from Abilene drove out all night to see Robert Earl Keen at the K-Pig Swine and soiree dance. They wore baseball caps and khaki pants. They wanted cigarettes, so to save some money, they got one off these hippies that smelled kind of funny. Next thing they knew, they were both really hungry and pretty thirsty too. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, Beer Run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, Beer Run. All you need is a 10 and a 5 or a car and a key and a sober driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, Beer Run. Found a store with a sign said their beer was coldest. They sent in Brad because he looked the oldest. He got a case of beer and a candy bar. Walked over to where all them registers are. He laid his fake ID on the countertop. Clerk looked, he turned, he looked back up, he stopped. He said, "Kid, I ain't gonna call the cops, but I'm gonna have to keep this card." The guys both took it pretty hard. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, Beer Run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, Beer Run. Oh, how happy happy we would be had we only brought a better fake ID on a B-double-E-double-R-U-N. Beer run. Met this other old hippie named Sleepy John. He said he was the guy from the Robert Earl song, so they gave him the cash. He bought him some brews. It's a beautiful day out in Santa Cruz. They were feeling so good, it should have been a crime. Crowd was cool and the band was prime. They made it back up front to their seats just in time to sing with all their friends. The road goes on forever and the party never ends. You sound pretty good. B-double-E-double-R-U-M, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-M, beer run. All we need is a 10 and a 5 or a car and a key and a sober driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-M, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-M, beer run.
Okay, so I definitely know a little bit of the song anyway. Yeah, I never knew where it came from. As I said, I watched this other YouTube channel who use that sometimes. They don't really use it as much anymore. Dang, okay. Passed away this week. I don't know if he wrote that song, but okay. The Garth and Possum version? Oh, maybe it's an older song. I don't know. Yeah, we already did that one last time, Stacey. I know which one you sent that link. I don't know if we've done any of the new NF. I thought maybe we'd done one song. One. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't delved into that yet. So, unfortunately, nobody watches my music reactions. That's why I changed to something else. All right. Well, let's do this one. Let's turn that down because that's going to be much louder than the last one. This one is going to be from Josh. So, Josh has written the lyrics and he's let AI take care of the music. This one is how do you heal a broken heart? Well, I don't know. Let's have a look at this one. I'm loving the picture here.
Without half of who you are, how can you find your way back home? When you're missing your North Star, how do you pick up the pieces when a piece of you is gone? 'Cause loving you's the only thing that ever felt like home. They say home is where the heart is, so how can it feel like home when in my dreams I'm holding you? Then I wake up alone, while echoes of the love we shared linger in every room, until the bed where we made love has now become my tomb. How do you heal a broken heart without half of who you are? How can you find your way back home when you're missing your North Star? How do you pick up the pieces when a piece of you is gone? 'Cause loving you's the only thing that ever felt like home. It seems like only yesterday when I first saw your eyes. They sparkled like the brightest stars and brightened up my skies. I'd give up every tomorrow for one more yesterday, to see those eyes the way they looked before they went away. how do you heal a broken heart without half of who you are? How can you find your way back home when you're missing your North Star? How do you pick up the pieces when a piece of you is gone? 'Cause loving you's the only thing that ever felt like home. Quite a while, and every time I close my eyes I can still see your smile. A part of me is still wishing it's all just a nightmare, and I'll open up these weary eyes and you'll still be right there. How do you heal a broken heart without half of who you are? How can you find your way back home when you're missing your North Star? How do you pick up the pieces when a piece of you is gone? 'Cause loving you's the only thing that ever felt like home. Without half of who you are, how can you find your way back home when you're missing your North Star? How do you pick up the pieces when a piece of you is gone? 'Cause loving you's the only thing that ever felt like home.
Oh, that's very good. I like that. Great song. Definitely captured that feeling of obviously just right after you split up, you know, you definitely feel it. That line about the bed is now a tomb. Damn. That's cold. That's cold. Valerie, how are you? Welcome. If you just joined us, welcome to you guys. Oh, of course I'm bloody yawning. Oh God, stop it. Stop it. All right, let's get that lined up. Excellent. We'll do that one next. Let's do this one. No idea what that says. Omnidulaminate. I have no idea. I will put that in the chat. It is obviously some foreign language that I have no idea. Probably Norwegian, maybe? I have no idea. Anyway, we're going to do it. This is from 2008. It says on the screen. Let me do that so we got the full page. Let's now have put on subtitles.
Jag fick ett sms i våras som jag tänkte att jag skulle läsa upp för er. Jag kommer läsa direkt ur mitt kloka huvud för jag har inte med min telefon på scen förstås. Det står så här. Hej Lasse, står det. Det är klart att jag vill följa med. Man har ju hört talas om din fantastiska publik. Vi ses i sommar, varma kramar, Miss Li.
Okay.
skulle vakna mitt i natten och gå upp och ta en lång promenad. Jag skulle låta blicken möta andra ögon i en främmande stad. Jag skulle inte ha så bråttom med att träffa någon ny. Jag är rätt mycket med mig själv, precis som du. Jag skulle andas i det tomrum som blir över om du lämnar mig nu.
Jag skulle sitta på ett tåg mot Paris och låta Stockholm vara. Jag skulle få den tiden över för mig själv som jag har sagt att jag vill ha. Jag skulle unna mig och drömma 100 mil genom Europa om en främling lika tillitsfull som du. Jag skulle pröva mina läppar mot någon annan om du lämnar mig nu.
Jag skulle kunna leva utan den där blicken som får mig ur balans. Jag skulle sakna de stunder som vi har när vi till slut har blivit sams. Jag kanske skulle söka upp kontakter som jag tappat, som jag varit med förut någonstans. Jag antar det finns någon du skulle ringa om jag inte.
Jag kanske skulle leta upp någon yngre som en fjäder i hatten. Det skulle bli för tomt om ingen fanns där som värmde mig i natten. Men jag skulle aldrig ha tålamod nog att bli förstådd. Ingen känner mig så väl som du. Jag skulle fastna i min ensamhet igen om du lämnar mig igen. Underbara Miss Li.
Man, she really felt that song. She really felt that song. That was obviously the translation's probably a little off, but what they got on there, those lyrics were wonderful. Obviously heartbreaking situation. Obviously they're breaking up. Bit of a theme for today, apparently. But that was really good. I like that. Swedish translates to "If You Left Me Now." Okay. Yes. Very good. The Scots against the Danes. Yes. Now it's our time to get some revenge. That's it. Good luck with that. What did it end up? 2-0? Fantastic. All right. let's get into this one. This one is going to be Braden Mullins with unfamiliar writings. Okay, let's do this one. Oh, 4-2.
Was the last time that they'd ever be seen together? It was their last words that dug the grave that they had forever, and a gunshot that led to the end of a story that was never told, 'cause the agony it brought can't be afforded. She found him with a Winchester to his throat, with a tear in his eye, cold dust on his nose. But she wasn't quick enough to intervene, so she laid by his side and cried herself to sleep.
Dang.
They buried him today. She went home to a desolate grave. She hoped the oxy would ease her mind. Oh, but all she would find is a 45 pointed at her grin, with the phone in her hand, her mom on the other end. This is all she has left to do, hold her in the pain nobody else knew. Two children left astray, no guidance to keep them away from the twisted reality of their lives, full of begging and pleas, until they were found hanging in the trees, holding each other's hands, blood stains on their sleeves, with a note falling down onto the ground, signed by their dad. It's to a crayon drawn crown.
Oh, I really like that. Man, some of those lyrics were pretty bloody heavy. I tell you what, that was excellent. That was excellent. I like that. I like the moan of that those instruments added to the weight of those lyrics. Nothing worse than coming in and finding your loved one taking his own life. Dang. Whew, slippery slope from there, that's for sure. All right. The two countries that war at each other most of the history, Sweden and Denmark. Well, you know. I wouldn't be surprised. All right. Let's get into this next one. This is going to be Iris Dement, who I believe is a Scottish singer. Let the Mystery Be is what we're listening to. Let's have a look at this one.
Everybody is wondering what and where they all came from. Everybody is worrying about where they're gonna go when the whole thing's done. But no one knows for certain, and so it's all the same to me. Think I'll just let the mystery be. Some say once gone, you're gone forever, and some say you're gonna come back. Some say you rest in the arms of the Savior who fits in the ways you lack. Some say that they're coming back in a garden, bunch of carrots and little sweet peas. I think I'll just let the mystery be. Everybody is wondering what and where they all came from. Everybody is worrying about where they're gonna go when the whole thing's done. But no one knows for certain, so it's all the same to me. Think I'll just let the mystery be. Some say they're going to a place called glory, and I ain't saying it ain't a fact. But I've heard that I'm on the road to purgatory, and I don't like the sound of that. 'Cause I believe in love and to live my life accordingly. But I choose to let the mystery be. Everybody is wondering what and where they all came from. Everybody is worrying about where they're gonna go when the whole thing's done. No one knows for certain, so it's all the same to me. Think I'll just let the mystery be. Think I'll just let the mystery be.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. She's definitely got that strong accent from Arkansas. That was good. Let the mystery be. I see there was a left-handed guitarist in there, somebody who figured out how to play properly. Fantastic. Let's do that one. All right, let's do this one. Let's do some NF with Home. So this is just brand new. This only came out 5 days ago. Let me just turn that down. That's probably going to be a bit louder than that last one. Let's have a look at this. I'm loving the picture here. Okay.
Crying alone on the ride home, driving. Just got the text you died. This doesn't feel real to me. Trying keep my mind off it, but I can't think about anything else. It's killing me slowly. What's life without you? I don't wanna know. Goodbye, I'm not ready to say so. I'll just act like you're here, call your phone. Oh, leave a voicemail and then text you to call me back later. It's fine, no need to rush, it's alright. I'll stop by tomorrow to say hi. We could play cards until midnight. This ain't the end, you're not gone. You just found a new place to call comes and goes, hits and waves. One day I'll be okay, then the next I'm a mess. Walking down memory lane, reminiscing. Feels like it was just yesterday we were kids, running round in your yard, out on M61. All the memories we made in that house growing up. God, I miss it, would give anything just to be there again. What's life without you? I don't wanna know. Yeah. Goodbye, I'm not ready to say so. I'll just act like you're here, call your phone. Oh, leave a voicemail and then text you to call me back later. It's fine, no need to rush, it's alright. I'll stop by tomorrow to say hi. We could play cards until midnight. This ain't the end, you're not gone. You just found a new place to go. Just found a new place to go. I'll just act like you're here, call your phone. Oh, leave a voicemail and then text you to call me back later. It's fine, no need to rush, it's alright.
Dang. Man. That was great. I really like that. I definitely need to check out more of his even if it's just for myself. I do like NF. I like his lyrics. I like his self-reflection in his lyrics as well too. So man. That is a good song. That is a good song. That will make you stop and think. For those that you miss, that's brilliant. That's a brilliant song. I do like NF. Very, very good. Very good music. I know a lot of people have been reacting to it at the moment too, so which is fantastic. Tim, how are you? We're gonna watch Oregon and USC on the weekend. So that should be good. There's a lot of games where if people lose, it's going to be trouble for them. But we thought that's probably the most, probably the best game on paper for this weekend. So we'll see how we go. We're only going to do one game this weekend. So that will be it. That's going to be at I think it's 3:30. Yeah, I think it's the 3:30 schedule window. So it should be good. That's it. Go Ducks. All right, let's do this one. Now, this one's going to be slightly different. This is going to be inside Johnny Cash's cabin and recording studio. All right, let's have a look at this one. Okay.
So we're on the last surviving 40 acres that my father and mother spent their life on. Originally, it was just a cabin in the woods.
Ah, so this is Johnny Cash Jr. Okay.
My father and mother would travel on the road, and so he wanted to have a place that was close to the house where he could go and just relax and take it easy and sort of be away from everything. And so in 1979, he had this place built. My dad would just come over here and listen to music and relax. There's a lot of things here in the cabin that were his or were my mother's. But it's really home, you know. As close to home as a Cash can have in life is the cabin.
Here at Huckberry, we believe your home is more than just a place to live. It's a reflection of your style, your passions, and the stories of adventures along the way. Join us as we step inside the inspiring spaces of our community that truly embody what it means to live well. This is Huckberry Homes.
Tennessee. Okay.
I'm John Carter Cash. I produce music, among other things. Also, I'm a singer-songwriter. I'm a painter. I'm a beekeeper. I've had the honor of producing Loretta Lynn, even people like Chris Cornell, George Jones. I mean, the list goes back and forth and on and on.
Dang, okay.
Y'all come on now, let me show you around the Cash cabin. This is the original space of the Cash cabin. It was laid out completely different back then, really, but most everything's the same as around the walls. These are poplar logs, and they're local. It's hand-hewn, no machinery, but human hand in the old style.
Wow.
There's different pictures that have been hanging up since this place has been here. This is myself walking on this property when I was 7 or 8 years old. Photograph my father took of a Bible page. And then over here, my grandmother playing the piano. Most of these people may have gone on, but we have their memory still with us. Through the years, there have been so many people that have visited here. Folks have signed the mantle, everybody from Eddie Arnold to Reese Witherspoon to Taylor Swift to John Paul Jones from Led Zeppelin to Snoop Dogg. I mean, there's been so many folks through the years, and their names are all upon the mantle. If you look right here, there's one of the first markings that was ever put on this, and that was my father with an iron. My father told the story that he found this branding iron in the woods here on this property, like it was an old artifact. My dad also said, never let the truth stand in the way of a good story. And then if you look up here, this is something my father gave to me when I was 10 years old. I was interested in guitar, and so my father drew the neck of the guitar and where to put your fingers on the neck to make certain chords, and then he wrote out the first verse for I Walk the Line.
Wow.
I did not really get into guitar at that time until a few years later, but I've kept a memento, and it means a lot to me. This room, sometimes we will record acoustic instruments in here, and sometimes the whole band will gather in a circle. Quite often, actually, we record drums right here because they just sound very good with the vaulted ceiling and something about the magic of this stone. And there's a coyote up there howling at the drummer, so drummers like that. But my dad recorded half of the American Recordings records in this one room. When I was young, I saw my father on stage. I saw the image of the man in black. I saw him perform, and I wanted to be like him. My parents never pushed being a musician or being a music producer on me, never. They never said, this is what you need to do. But he believed in me. He believed in what I was capable of. And so, you know, I feel that support still. And so I hope I can offer the same love to my children. I hope I can be the same father in that way, to make them feel like that they have purpose and to let them know they're special. But the simplest things can mean a whole lot, you know. My mother did a lot of the design here, and she hung these drapes back in 1979. And they're just a very simple pattern, but they bring back a lot of memory. It wasn't just the music that my mother was making, it was life, it was togetherness. And she brought about family, she brought people in closer. It's not the greatest table in the world, but I've written more songs at that table than anywhere else in my life. This is a painting that was actually the back cover, I believe, of an album that I did called The Cash Collective. This little key ring holder thing here, this just little artifacts, you know, that are the cabin to me. Cash Cabin Honey, and I have a website and I sell it online, but very limited amount that I sell is available. But this is this year's first harvest, and it's absolutely delectable. It has a wonderful, bright floral flavor, very light. Cash Cabin Honey, wonderful stuff. So my grandmother Maybelle, of course, is one of the greatest musicians in country music history. She sort of developed country music and country guitar picking also. But here she is in this stained glass piece holding an auto harp. But Maybelle Carter came down from the mountains and spread country music to the world. It's all in the family, the Carter family, original Carter family. The music also echoes in these rooms. No, you can't tell me that it doesn't. People come here, they get creative. And music is a big part of what makes this home. My father had this room built the year that he died. He recorded in here once. He recorded 2 songs in here that I'm certain of. One session he did a song called Like the 309, and then the very last thing he recorded was a session for me. Did a song called Engine 143 that was nominated for a Grammy. This is a late 1800s organ. We use it some, not a whole lot. This is the #1 copy of my album Pineapple John. There's lots of little things around here. Myself and Marty Stewart in 1985 in Sydney, Australia. Little things that mean a lot when it comes to memory, it comes to looking at the bit.
It's more like a museum as well. Man, so many memories in there. Dang.
Of history, and you think about where they come from. Without the story, they don't mean as much. There's a Johnny Cash guitar pick sealed in this plexiglass forever. This is actually a gold album to commemorate the sale of 500,000 copies. It was given to me for American 4, Solitary Man, the album of my father's that I worked on. A photograph of my father and I on the set of the film North and South, where he had the role and then I had a minor role. But there's a picture of he and I there looking all badass. Sitting and watching my father play music and record was a learning experience. In the latter part of his life, most everything that he sang from memory. But Dad was losing his eyesight. He was struggling with his health. He was pressing on. He was continuing on in the face of physical sickness and spiritual adversary. All these things he was encountering in life seemed as if they were to stop his creative drive, but it did not. Even when my mother passed away, my dad said, I've got to get back in the studio. I've got to keep making music. And so that was my father's therapy. That was his way of expressing himself. And it was something that we would do together. I worked with my dad in the studio almost every session that he did from 1998 until the end of his life. And so I got to watch my dad endure. Even though his body did give up, even though, the skin did not last forever, his spirit endured. And it does still, in many different ways. If you look up here, this photograph taken by Marty Stewart, and it was taken 10 or 12 days before my father passed away. This is actually the very last portrait taken of my father, and Marty gave that to me not long after Dad passed away. And it's hung up in here ever since. The picture, it just means a whole lot thinking about it. I learned many lessons from my father, but if I have to say what the most important is, it's to continue no matter what. It's to keep your creative going. It's to not stop because you find love in music. If you take a look in here, this is the game room with all the keyboards and all the animals' heads in here.
Dang.
I don't play a whole lot of piano, but we have some amazing piano players in here all the time, so it's good to have the instruments. My favorite piano that's in here is this 1889 Steinway that my father had rekeyed in the 1960s. This piano probably didn't sound as good in 1950 as it did in 1970. So instruments, sometimes come back strong because of the way that they're treated, the way they're taken care of, and sometimes they never lose it. There's a few instruments around here that have just never lost it. The fishing pole hanging here, you can see the king snake skin hanging on it, but this fishing pole was actually belonged to my grandmother Maybelle. Would have been in Florida. It's made its way up here. There's a picture of my father and John Anderson with a rather large wild Russian boar on the wall, and that mounted boar is hanging on the wall right here.
Dang.
The first deer that I ever harvested is back up, hanging up there. To me, the most important message that I think from my family that I could relate to other people is to appreciate the loved ones that we have. To let them know today how much they mean, to share the love that you have today, to be where you are and live in the now, to be together, and also to be there with them even through the roughest times. Back over here, we call this the fish room, and this is where most of the vocals are recorded at the Cache Cabin. If you look back over here, this is a 94-pound wahoo, which is a rather large wahoo I was proud of catching in 1983. And there's my father and myself and the fish in a photograph underneath it. A few other fish that my mother and father or I caught through the years in here. And my father and I in the studio about 1974, 75. But if you look back over here, we have Cowboys Ragtime Band BAM member rules. These are studio recording rules from Jack Clement. I've worked with hundreds of musicians and produced thousands of songs by now. To me, what's most important still is to have fun. Have a good day, listen, and remember that it only takes 3 minutes to cut a hit record. Music connects our hearts to our life. It connects it helps us fill the dots in. It helps us put the picture together. Whether it's a song we love or a song that we create, we take that on as our own story, right? It means something to us. It's part of our own journey. And so there's a magic in that. And that's something that we all can share. All right. This is the console room. This is where the engineer sits, or where people will sit and listen back to the music. Lots of musicians, master musicians, have sat in this room and listened to someone's song and then figured out how they were going to translate that song. There's really no science in the way that we laid this place out in the design process. I mean, it's eclectic. It basically looks like the interior of my mind, I guess you would say. I mean, a lot of it's also things that are gifts from other people. But I mean, there's my father's favorite hymn book over here. But then, then you have some award that Dad received in the 1970s with a bizarre carving, and then up over here are my 2 physical Grammys that I've won. I've got those sitting out. I don't brag or show them around, but I figure I got to put them somewhere. If you look back up here, we call this the birdhouse. Marty Stewart, he suggested in the first place that I do this edition, but he gave me this stained glass piece to put in. And so we designed an area that had a light behind it to where we could put up that piece of stained glass. And we call that the birdhouse. And then if you look over here, these are boomerangs from a boomerang contest, and they were given to my father in Brisbane, Australia in 1971. Nice. And my father was a champion boomerang thrower. He was actually really good at it. One thing that's interesting is this couch. It's beginning to fall apart, there is no doubt. This couch was in my parents' house from 1968 until it was moved over here in the 1990s, and it has sat here since then. So it's been...
Jeez, if that couch could talk. Holy moly, the stories.
Many years
Yikes.
in my parents' home or in the cabin. It's used a lot. These pillows are the original pillows from my parents' house from 1968. So, I mean, that couch has had a lot of life and love, right? A lot of love. If I had a physical object that I say was most connected with my father, it would probably be this rocking chair. Right here it says JRC, and there's a date, 4/1985, MIW, and that stands for Man in White. My father wrote a novel called Man in White, and he finished that in this chair. Most artists that come here they're gravitated to this chair, it seems like. And it's still sturdy, still in good shape, still strong oak. You know, if I look at the next 20 years here, I hope I can grow to be an old man in these walls. I do. I hope that I can have some quiet time here. I hope that I can sit on the front porch and play my guitar and, you know, look at the new life that's being created around me and appreciate it. I wouldn't know where else to go if I didn't go here, right? This is my home. This is where my creative journey continues. And so I cherish the time that I have here making music. I cherish that time because I know time passes and things change. And I want to continue to show that I believe, even in the face of fear or in the face of failure, that I believe in myself and that I believe in my children and that I will continue, and the creativity will win out. You know, I hope I can put love into everything that I do every day. And I learned that from my mother and father.
I tell you what, that was very interesting. That was very interesting to get that kind of sneak peek behind the scenes. I didn't know Johnny Cash wrote a novel either. Man, that was very interesting. All those memories still captured in that one place. And you can go and work and continue that creative journey. That was very interesting. Very interesting. All right. Let me put that up. Let me turn that down a little bit. I heard he got robbed in Brisbane. Hey, mate, you come around here flashing your cash, mate. That's what I know. It brought tears, yes. I tell you what, Johnny Cash will never see a performer like that. He was just absolute legend, Johnny Cash. All right, let's do this one now. This kind of became very popular about 16 years ago, 15 years ago, whenever we went for independence, which we didn't bloody take for some reason. I don't know why, stupid bloody Scotland. But this is going to be Dougie MacLean with Caledonia. Let's have a look at this one. Oh, for those who don't know, Caledonia is Latin for Scotland.
I don't know if you can see the changes that have come over me in these last few days. I've been afraid that I might drift away. So I've been telling old stories, singing songs that make me think about where I came from. That's the reasons why I seem so far away today. Oh, and let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, and now I'm going home. But if I should become a stranger, you know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Oh, and I have moved and I've kept on moving. I've proved the points that I needed proving. Lost the friends that I needed losing. Found others on the way. I have tried and I've kept on trying. I've stolen dreams, yes, there's no denying. I have traveled hard with conscience flying somewhere with the wind. Oh, and let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, now I'm going. If I should become a stranger, you know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. I'm sitting here before the fire, the empty room, the forest choir, the flames that couldn't get any higher. Well, they were withered, now they've gone. But I'm steady thinking, my way is clear, and I know what I will do tomorrow. When the hands are shaken and the kisses flowed, well, I will disappear. Oh, and let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, now I'm going home. But if I should become a stranger, you know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had.
Oh, I see he does Auld Lang Syne. I wonder if he does it traditionally, with a traditional melody, or he just does it the normal way. I might have to check that out at a later date. That's right. Even the Romans couldn't conquer the Scots. That's right. Come up here, you're getting battered. That's right. Oh, yeah, we've done that one. Fantastic. Excellent. Let's get rid of that. What's that for? Nothing. Nothing. All right. The Vikings, however, let's not bring up those invaders from the north. Wake 66, how are you? Welcome to you. Come on in. All right. So this one is going to be another ultra wide bloody video. So you're going to see half of the writing down here. Is this monograph with the Prophet? I don't know who they are. Okay, let's have a look at this one. As I said, you'll see all this bit down here, but I can't do anything because it's ultra widescreen. So let's have a look at this monograph with the Prophet. Metal that matters. Okay. Okay. I like that. There's a lot of different styles in that. Yeah, that picture definitely looked a little Rasputin-y, if that's a word. I think. But yeah, that was really good. That was really good. You didn't know what the next instrument was going to be and how it was going to be portrayed. So I like that. I like that. A little doom in there. Some of those notes drawn out. Fantastic. It is a word now. That's right. Wake, thank you very much for that request. We'll get that on for the last song here. Just let me line that up. Let's do that one. Cool. All right. Let me just check we haven't missed anything. Fantastic. Yep. Cool. All right. Let's do this one. Now, this one is just called The Most Depressing Song You've Never Heard from 400 years ago. Okay. This is from In Darkness Let Me Dwell from 400 years ago. Okay. Wow, they really sucking the life of those Middle Ages, eh? All right, let's have a look at this one. By John Dowland. Okay. Great voice. Damn.
The roof despair to bar all cheerful light from me. The walls of marble black that moisten still shall weep, still shall weep. My music, my music. Jarring sounds to banish friendly sleep. Thus wedded to my woes and bedded to my tomb. Oh, let me living die. Oh, let me living die. Till death do come, till death do come, till death do come.
I don't know. That modern music, that would never take off. Ridiculous. Talking about depression. Bring back the minstrels. That was very interesting. Very interesting to see, even 400 years ago, that people were still struggling with what they're living through. Dang. Okay. That was a great voice, great playing. I love it that we can, basically time travel 400 years ago, hear songs that were obviously produced back then. So before the pirates and everything else, 1600s. It's a very different style of phrasing. That is correct. Very, very different. Very different. So if you just joined us, welcome to you guys. We're just about to do our last song here today, actually. Nice short little stream for us today, midweek. Get us warmed up for the weekend. Let's do this one. We're going to finish it off today with some Arlo McKinley with This Damn Town. Let's have a look at this. This is not 400 years old. This is only 5 years old. Let's have a look at this one.
Didn't know where to go, didn't know what I should see. So I left town as soon as you left me. I tried to find myself down in Tennessee, but you got away with the best of me. So now I do my best, but I'm barely getting by. This damn town never sleeps. It keeps me running every night. And now I do my best, but I'm barely getting by. This damn town never sleeps. It keeps me running every night. Thought I'd get by on my own. Thought I'd be what I wanted to be. Until you opened my eyes and you made me see. I'll just play these cards till my time and money's gone. And I'll leave this world with these simple songs. Now I'll do my best, but I'm barely getting by. This damn town never sleeps. It keeps me running every night. And now I do my best, but I'm barely getting by. This damn town never sleeps. It keeps me running every night.
Arlo McKinley. Great voice. When you look at him, you think, okay, he's going to have a little bit of grit. He's got such a clean voice. Such a clean voice. I like that. Oh, let's get rid of that one. So that is going to be it for today. That is one full stash. Yeah, I was looking at that too, Rabbit, and thinking, oh man, that's going to be terrible when you try to eat something. Trust me, I know. It is not pleasant, especially if it's sweet and it's got some honey in it. Definitely not. So that is going to be it for today. We're going to come back for tomorrow. We'll be back at the same time tomorrow. So make sure you come back. We'll have plenty of music and other things to react to. So, guys, thank you very much for hanging out for a little while today. Don't forget to check out the channel. There's plenty of reactions coming out every day. We have at least one video a day. So, guys, thank you very much. We'll be back again tomorrow. Stay safe wherever you are, guys. And I will definitely see you back here for our next live stream. We'll see you then.